Sarah is a place of untold diversity, beauty, wonder, and sometimes terror. In my travels through this world, I visited lands as strict and authoritarian as Aquina, as hectic and varied as the Silver States, and as rustic and wild as Onvar. In all these places, though, despite the various cultures, one thing remains consistent: the people that inhabit them. From humans to the exotic and reclusive Ichthyi, this brief account details the Will Clark findings on the races of Sarah, including their diets, habits, and physical and mental makeup. In this short introduction, you'll find a general overview of the 4 races that inhabit Sarah, starting with the most common and ending with the least common. Humans are the most common race on Sarah, partially due to their highly adaptable natures and their ability to eke out a living in even the most inhospitable climates. As they are the most common race, they are nearly ubiquitous in the nations of this world, from Jupe to the Silver States, only absent in Poe's eye in the uninhabitable wilds. Another region of note is Aquinia, which is made up almost entirely of humans, the other race being almost completely absent from the nation. Humans are of middling height when compared to the other races, are of average strength, and live lives that are on par with the other races, only being outlived by the Ichthyi by some reports to any real degree. The races of Sarah: Morphology, Anatomy, and Physiology. Excerpt from Chapter 1, Humans. Written by Les of House Will Clark. Edited by Cal of House Reswin. The average human male stands at 5 feet 7 inches, while a female stands slightly shorter at 5 feet 4 inches. Breadth of the shoulders amongst humans is recorded most commonly around 1 foot 6 inches. Table 1b shows the most common variations in the human body structure concerning height, weights, and breadths. Please refer to the charts located in the front and back of the book for conversions to other measurement systems, such as Silverstone or Old Varish. Human children enter into pubescence most commonly at age 12 and typically complete adolescence by age 17. The average lifespan of any human at birth is approximately 35 years, but any who survive until adolescence have a reasonable expectation to live up to 60 years. Many consider a human old at some point between the 40th and 45th year. These old people are often hounded and prevented from doing things they had done in the past by their much younger brethren, such as going on an adventure where 6 at 51 years of age to finish the research for their textbooks, which they spent many years working on. The Empire of Aquinia is a special case when it comes to humanity. To Aquinia, non-human races are viewed as unnatural due to their exclusion from the Aquinian holy text, the Book of Woe. They have become the object of extreme prejudice by members of the Holy Order of Oros, which presides over this nation. As a result, the entirety of Aquinia's governmental and religious hierarchy and most of the population is made up of humans. This includes the Encharch, the figurehead of the Holy Order and, for all intents and purposes, the ruler of Aquinia. The Menarchs below him, and all generals, inquisitors, and other officials. Encharch Walter III ascended to that title in the recent year of 1418, and as such hasn't had time to accumulate accomplishments under his reign. However, he has begun making moves, both military and otherwise, to reclaim the vast empire that Aquinia has enjoyed in the past, sending soldiers to various parts of the world, but especially the untamed wilds and the waste, to portray ownership. The brief name of the Encharch is part of the title. The identity is shed, and the individual becomes a humble servant of Oros. This is in contrast to the next levels of the hierarchy held by Menarchs Lithold Emeritus Ignatius IV of Mesbil, and Althaus Carrick Findril of Dalig, who retain their given name, father's given name, and family name. Further positions carry this trend, including the Aquinian Inquisition's High Confessor, Lord Imperator, and Grand Inquisitor, who oversee the erasure of heathens, dissenters, and beasts among the people. For information regarding the detailed specifics of Aquinian society, religion, their inquisition, and more, please see The Peoples of Sarah, Culture, Government, and Religion. Other nations of the world maintain a more diverse set of leaders without suppression of non-humans. Notably, Iridian non-humans hold some contempt against humans, especially foreign ones, as retaliation against the state of race relations when the region was still under Aquinian control. Due to their proliferation, notable humans still appear all over Sarah. 2 of the more prominent families of the Silver States are human: the Venua family of Point Sail and the Mowbray family of Lias. Jupe's council consists of the heads of many great houses in the city, of whom a representative number are humans. These include myself, Les of House Will Clark, the expert airship captain Jer of House Jirax, and the descendant of the very inventor of airships, or of House Fairlin. Our neighbor Onvar currently has human lineages in power in its two primary lodges, Alfgret and Wiret. The present Soa of South Alfgret and the leader of Onvar's mainland holdings is noted to be reclusive in policy, keeping her people protected behind the frozen lakes that surround her lodge. Conversely, the Soa of Wiret has focused on expansion and exploration, ensuring that his son Iori has the necessary leadership experience to take his place.